Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Driveway Engineer. I'm JR. We're back with Daryl, as promised. Today I want to go over real quick. I hate to keep making the same videos again and again and again, but also I want to go over this in detail for people who don't know. It's their first time, whatever. So we're going to cover the oiling to and from the turbo. I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. Right there, we have that feed line. It'll be linked in the description. It's linked in the other bigger video. It's just a 4AN line. I think it came from ICT Billet. It probably didn't, and I'm saying it wrong for the second time. But whatever. Let me get in here. Bear with me. Jeebers. All right. Can you see that? Not really. There we go. So that goes where the stock oil cooler or oil cooler bypass line goes. Like I said before, you can drill and tap it to an 1/8 MPT if you have the stock one. Or you can use the ICT billet style bracket. The link to that will be below. This line is 48 inches long, I believe. If you buy a kit that's like, they're all over Amazon and eBay. If you get like a, TO4 GT45 turbo drain kit, the line that it comes with will be too short. So that's why I have that one. But also, somebody asked in a Facebook group yesterday, can you use the stock oil pressure sensor? And yes, you can. I guess there's no reason why not. I never thought of it. It would be easier, but the line that comes with these is short. Next thing that you need to know. So it wraps around the back of the engine there, sort of haphazardly. Comes up here. That's spun around upside down. Feeds into that flange. Now, I have a GT45. A GT45 is a journal bearing turbo. A journal bearing is kind of like your crank, right? It doesn't have rollers in it. So it does not need a restrictor. It needs full flow. It needs as much oil as you can give it. So this line, this adapter, you can just drill it out to the diameter of the line. Sometimes they'll have a restrictor in them, but this doesn't need that. So if you have a ball bearing turbo, leave the restrictor. The way this will come, I think I have another one over here. There's shit everywhere. That's another drain. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Sorry, I'm not even showing you guys. I think that's another drain. Well, we'll bring this over here. I'll show you this for the next part. They'll come with like a really small, like 80 thou hole in them usually. If you have a journal bearing like a GT45, you don't want that. So, just drill her out, carry on. It's aluminum, it drills super easy. It's not even good aluminum, it's Chinese aluminum. It's probably made out of old Faygo cans. Next up, the drain. Like I mentioned before, mine goes directly into the oil level sender. I have a 10AN fitting here. And part of the reason for that, you got to get creative. You see how tight this is, right? And when I spin it around, you can see that it gets very tight down below. Man, this is like the shakiest video ever. All right. I'm trying to tip that up. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It gets really, my goodness. See how tight that is to the flange? A 10AN is about the biggest you're going to get in there, which is fine, but you just want to have tons and tons. You want to have plenty of flow. If you have to do a -8, that's fine. If you have to do a -6, you shouldn't have to do a -6, and that would be too small. Also, you can do this, it's just a drain, there's no pressure. You can do it with a barb if you want. I don't know what's in here. Not a barb, some weird fittings. I don't know. But some of them are barbs. My Toyota is just a barb and a silicone hose because it's like a straight shot. I will take you down below now to show you. Mine goes into the oil level sensor, where the oil level sensor was. And yes, again, that is below the full oil level, and that's okay. So where a lot of people will put them is right here. you can drill and tap that. Or some people will put them as up there on the timing cover. I'm not showing it. There's a flat spot. I just can't seem to get in there. You have to take my word for it. Oh, there it is. See it up there? See that round circle right in the middle of the screen? They sell them with those already tapped. It's not really necessary, but people love to hit the easy button. Hold on, we're going for a ride. Mine is right there. That's where the stock oil level sensor is. It's a 90, 10AN 90. And then the fitting into the oil pan is a ICT billet piece. So it's just a piece of push lock hose. It's a little more secure than a barb, but not a lot. I don't trust push lock hose under pressure, but this isn't under any pressure. Again, it's just a drain. So my hose snakes around here, up behind the AC compressor, and on up to the turbo. So I'll go back up top, show you that. Ninja roll. So yeah, it comes out right there, right by my AC compressor. Hopefully stays clear. I'll probably run it around this heater line to keep it clear, and I'll trim it somewhere around here. Another push lock, this one's a 45, will fit on here perfectly, and should lead down to that hose like so. Let me demonstrate real quick. See how it just barely clears? But it does clear. Yeah. See, it's tight, but that's okay. The nozzle portion is totally clear. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trim that hose, push it on there. I'll bring you guys back real quick and let you see the finished thing. And but not much to it. So just keep it away from the hot side down there. That's all. We'll be right back. All right, so there it is. Drain routed around, down and through. Right down there to the inlet. Feed's installed. That's it. We're done. I actually tightened up the exhaust side so I can rotate this still where I want it. We'll see where I need it. Yeah, that's the whole oiling system, guys. There's not much to it. I think that down here you can kind of see, yeah, just feeds into the side of the oil pan. Pretty simple. Feed, drain, done. So, if you have any questions, let me know down below. If you have questions about stuff we didn't talk about today, you should probably look through the other videos, or, you know, be patient. I'm probably going to do a video on them, but look forward to it. Next up, we're going to swap these injector connectors to my EV1 style, or maybe I'll buy some adapters. I don't know. We'll see. Peel the inlet air temperature sensor out of here and add another map if I can find the other one in the back of my Toyota, which is where I think it is. And then after that, we'll cover the computer modifications, and then we should be ready to fire the guy up, see what she does. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on The Driveway Engineer.